Okay, guys, welcome to Let's Talk NFC with me, Charlie, and him, Tom.
Yes, me.
So, on today's show, we'll be just talking Bolux in general about Liverpool.
Yes. No one set topic.
No, it'll be about the season so far, and we'll fit in some Mane and Salah, hate. I'm kidding.
No, no.
And some transfers we did get and we didn't get, but we could still get. Take it away, Tom.
Okay. So the season so far, do we think it's been good, bad, or meh? No, can we not ever do that? Cut that bit out. Okay, I'll do another three.
No,
Good, bad,
keeping it.
or meh.
It's been a mixed bag, hasn't it? Really, it's been good, obviously, and then it's been bad. Losing 2 games already. It's only 2 games.
It's just how mental our league is.
Yeah, it's gone crazy, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's thanks to Man City, anyway.
Yeah. They've made it robotic. You just cannot lose.
Basically, yeah. But they have lost how many games this season?
Is it Tree?
I believe so, but they've drawn less. Is what's our problem?
Yes, they've drawn less. They've managed to win games by cheating. No, they've managed to
win games.
Win
properly without cheating. Cheating.
Yeah, with no cheating. They've had little help on the way, and people could say that we have, but they be dickheads. So no,
I don't know. They are a good side. They've got a good manager, but they've got the money that can spend on players, lots of them. So if they get injuries, there's always a replacement.
Well, this now the Man City talk show.
I know.
Man City, right? I was talking to somebody on Twitter about this. About they were complaining about Liverpool. Yeah, they're a Liverpool fan, but they were having a moan about us, and they were like, "Well, Man City are just the manager's better." I have the feeling that Klopp's just not as good. That's what it's come down to. I said, "No, this is what it is. Okay, I'm going to lay it all out for you now. Right? This is what it is. Manchester City can spend ridiculous amounts of money, especially now that the bloody PP, whatever it is, not PPI, fair play, not fair play league. I've forgotten what it's called. So I just put a graphic in saying, what that is. Now that they've been investigated and they've found no problems and it's fine, they can spend as much money as they want now. Right? So they can also have, one of the best managers. I didn't say the best, one of. And their style of play is built on spending lots of money. Every position has to have a technically good person to play their style of football, which is like keep possession, just grind down teams until they're just in their own heads and they can't do it. They can't defend anymore and they break. Yeah. So they can do that style of football. Klopp, he likes exciting football. He wants to be excited when he's watching a game. Like he wants us to win in an exciting way. So his style of football is very intense. It's high octane. It's lots of energy, lots of fitness. Yeah. So our players, we could get technically good players. We could do what Man City do, but they might not physically be able to keep up with our style of football. So it's high stakes. Our football's high stakes. Man City's isn't. Yeah, Man City's is once you've got those things in place, that's it. It's not. It can't really go wrong unless they lose money. Yeah, unless they become poor, then they can't keep the wages. They can't keep the players. The style of football will get worse, and they'll be like, I don't know, Bournemouth. Yeah, but with Liverpool, our style of football, it can either go brilliantly, fantastic. We destroy teams. We win games by massive margins, or we lose a couple of players in certain positions and we just go, brrr, yeah, and it goes bust. But that's what's good about Klopp. You know, it's exciting. People if they just want us to win every game and bore the league up, then go support another team. Yeah, with Liverpool, our style of football is exciting. We win in exciting ways, and that's what makes Klopp good. That's what I prefer.
And Man City have lost 3 games, so
yeah,
they put us right back in it again.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
If Man City had another manager, would he have still won the league? I know they've done it in the past, but is this manager a good manager? Because I think he is.
Yeah, he's a brilliant manager, but his style of football, you need to have money, you need to have the best players.
Could he have done it if he decided to take over Liverpool?
Unless we suddenly have an injection of £1 billion, no.
So it does take money for him to get his team.
Yes, it takes money, but he could do a kind of mutated version of his football with our players. We've got technically good players, but I don't think it would be the same. Because our players, sometimes they can lose their heads, their concentration goes on some things. But it just makes it, it's exciting to watch. It's very rare that we get a boring game. Maybe some League Cup games or FA Cup games, or games where we haven't got our first team
out. People wanted the same season as when we won it, but it doesn't work that way.
No.
Plus, we had a few injuries last season, so it sort of messed us up.
It massively destroyed us.
One Van Dijk.
Yeah, but he's the best defender in the league. So when you lose him, well, look at him now, having him back.
And you can't blame Klopp. If you're going to really blame someone, it would probably be the owners for not sort of pushing the money for Klopp to buy someone else.
What could we blame them for? But that's how they run the club. They run the club so that we don't get into debt. Yeah, because we don't have like a state-owned club. We don't have like the Saudis or the Arabs that own these big clubs. Yeah, we don't have that. We've got some Americans who, they're rich. They're very rich, but they're businessmen. So you can't expect them to run the club the same way. So if they don't buy a player...
Oh, really? They should, shouldn't they?
Really? They're cheap motherfuckers and they ruined our league! That's reality.
We could have won another league.
We could have won last season. Just sign a new Van Dijk.
Can you imagine if Klopp had Man City's money? We'd be bombing the league.
Yes, but Klopp would not like that.
I think he sticks with his little team, narrow team, because he doesn't like a big squad.
No, he likes.
I think it gets a bit too much for him.
Well, he likes to know the players, so he likes to know a lot about them. So he knows what they're, what they like in training, what they don't like. When you have these huge squads, players get forgotten about. They sign this young up-and-coming player, or they sign this, this guy that did good in the Copa America or whatever, the African Nations Cup, and they come in with this big fanfare.
It's like when parents have those world record have 80 kids, and they just give them Brian 2 or Brian. or Bob.
They don't just
Whoever
give like
you
the
are.
dad's name, the dad like Dwayne Jr. Yeah, they end up giving like if they've got a kid called Bob, one of the other smaller kids will have to be called Bob Jr. Yeah, like they run out.
Bobby Bob, basically.
Bobby Bob Jr. Yeah,
And I don't think
and they
Klopp
get
wants to
forgotten
do
about.
that. He'll just be calling everyone the same name. Or, who are you?
Yeah, be like Malcolm in the middle. It's too big. It's too much. The middle kid always gets forgotten.
Plus, these players would want to play.
Yeah, we'd hope so. That's just shit.
But I did think we needed a few backups anyway, because we do get injuries. Just a few.
Yeah, we do, but that's the risk of a Klopp style football. Everywhere he's been, this high intensity football takes its toll on players. Look at Sturridge, brilliant striker, great finisher, but his body could not take the training. It's too much.
Sturridge,
yeah, but Sturridge. There's lots of players. There's players all through the years, and yeah, he just he chews them up and spits them out basically. Once they're into the machine, that's it.
He said it was his genetics, and maybe that's true to a point. But I just think it's Klopp's tough training he can take as well.
I think what he meant was like his Dean Sturridge was his uncle, and he used to get injuries as well.
But I'm not having a go at Sturridge, or his,
No, he's saying it's a family trait, which is like hamstring and being weak. I don't know. Is that a family trait?
Maybe just they all have breadstick legs.
True that. He regretted signing Sturridge, because he didn't. He regrets if he could get a player back that he's had previously. He said it would be Sturridge, because he said it was a shame with his injuries that he had, but he said he's the most gifted striker he's had at the club.
One of our best.
We've had some pretty good strikers,
over the years.
Pretty good. We've got one now. I don't know. I think Sturridge was a better finisher than Salah. I think he is.
Is Salah a striker though, or just a forward, and a very good one?
He's a forward. He scores goals.
Is he like the Bergkamp, but better at scoring?
No, Bergkamp was incredible, but he
wasn't a striker. He wasn't like Ian Wright, was he?
No, I think if he played there, as he got used to our league, I think he could have scored more goals. But he was happy creating goals for Ian Wright and for Henry. Different players, completely different.
Would you say Henry's a striker?
I know what you mean. I say Henry's a forward. Henry's a forward because Henry's finishing, although amazing, they're better finishers than him. He had a lot of chances, but he created them by being so.
Technically, Firmino is a striker.
Yeah,
because
he's more like Bergkamp.
Yeah, but he gets those goals. Those sort of nip it in goals.
Yeah. Oh, he could, if he really just concentrated on scoring goals, he could probably get 20 goals a season.
I'm guessing he does try his best.
Oh, yeah, he tries to score goals, but he's happier creating a goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's because he knows there's people in there like, well, I say that, Mane and Salah who should finish these chances, but we've missed a hell of a lot. The amount we create, even though we're the top goal scorers this season, we should have scored 100 goals by now.
A lot, definitely.
Yeah. Well, we keep going. I wonder how many we'll get.
But that's our season, isn't it?
Yeah.
Miss opportunities, but then we draw games or we lose.
Yeah.
It's a bit of great games to really bad games.
You said that Man City have lost 3 games. They've only lost 2.
No, you said 3. So I said,
didn't.
Okay, 3 3.
No.
I will go back and then I'll be wrong.
No. Play the tape.
But they have lost how many games this season?
Is it Tree?
I believe so, but they've drawn less. Is what's our
Yes.
problem?
There you go.
So we've lost 2 games and we've drawn
6.
6.
Just off the top of my head, 6.
And Man City have lost 2 and they've
2.
drawn
3. But we are game behind, so we win
but
our
then
game
again,
in
it
hand.
only takes a few draws and then we're back in it again.
So,
summarize the season really is basically Van Dijk's just coming back from injuries. He's not at full pelt. Yeah.
No.
So it's sort of interfering with our game play.
Yep.
And that's it. It's just if he was at full strength, full, Van Dijk, I don't think we'd have the trouble we have had this season.
no, I don't want to put it down to him not being 100%. I think a good thing is seeing Matip not be injured.
Matip's been our best player this season.
Being brilliant. Matip proving the one thing that I said to Dylan, that Matip is the best defender in the league. This is before we signed Van Dijk, though. He's been excellent. He had a couple of dodgy games. The last 2 games were a bit dodgy, but other than that, I think he's been amazing. Poor old Gomez, eh?
No.
Well, what are the chances? Yeah, what are the chances that Matip is not going to have an injury at all season? It's mental.
I'm surprised he hasn't just. By the end of the season, his legs are gonna blow up.
He's going to die.
The final kick, he'll kick it,
he's going to die.
and it'll just go.
His body, everything, his whole
Combust.
essence. 20 years of life are going into this season. By the end of it, someone will knock him on the shoulder and go, "Are you Joel Matip?" And he'll turn around and he'll be ancient. Yeah.
He'll turn into a zombie.
From Resident Evil.
Nah. I thought of mentioning Mane and Salah final.
Yes, big news, breaking news. Egypt and Senegal have made it to the final of the African Nations Cup. And who's going to win?
I'm going to say Senegal have been playing very well in this competition.
Yes.
And scoring quite a few goals. And Mane's been possibly the best in the tournament.
Since he had a concussion, he's been knocked into 4 years ago, Mane.
Yeah, I know. Since that head knock, he's just been better than.
I tell you what.
Should we say better than Salah in this competition?
Yeah, he's turned up.
But for some reason, Egypt.
Did he get an assist and a goal in a game before last?
Yeah. What, Salah?
Yeah.
But overall, I'm going to pick Mane.
Yeah. And Keita played well.
Yeah, he played well as well. Got a goal.
Yeah. But of course, our 2 players have to go to the final. Of course. They have to play the whole tournament.
You knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, and not just that. Salah's been playing in
I kind of wanted it
minutes.
because of all the Liverpool fans saying, "Oh, they'll be out," hoping they get out, so we get our players back. This is so petty.
They get angry when you don't go through.
Yeah,
Petty.
it is very petty. But
we pay their wages, so really, I don't want them playing in competitions that are not involving us and that are going to get injured, maybe. Yeah.
But that's just the way it is. That's what
this is their competition.
They want it. They want to play in this competition.
Yeah.
And they're taking it seriously.
When you buy an African player, that's what happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dickheads.
Yeah. Yes. Hey, look, it's going to be great when one of them comes back with a trophy. So, I reckon this is what it is. This is what it is. No, this is what it is, right? whoever wins, yeah, they get to stay. Whoever loses is out still. They're gone.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I reckon is going to happen.
I don't know who'll win because Egypt have been scraping it through and somehow got to a final.
That probably says that that's what they're going to win it. They're going to take it to penalties. Mane will miss his. Salah will score his. Salah will look over at Mane.
Okay.
And Mane will be like,
I'm leaving.
no! And Salah will be all smug. If his smile. Who knows that, whatever. Let's get this competition over with so we can get them back.
Get them back quickly, even though they're in the final now. Each time they've been playing, it's like, get them back. They'll lose the next one. Get them back.
Back.
At least you'll know that someone will lose, and they'll both be back.
And they're definitely coming back. Although, will they be given extra time though? Like, will whoever the winner is be given?
Supposedly, Klopp did mention Salah Mane should be back for the Leicester game on Thursday.
Good. So he's having him straight back in playing.
Brutal.
Out of punishment.
Brutal,
this
damn
is a punishment.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a punishment.
Don't ever go to those competitions again.
Yeah, don't do that. He'll make them become not African. That's what's going to happen. We'll sign an African player. And they'll say, your allegiance is with this country now.
But we did sign someone.
Yes. Luis Díaz. Now, people are going to say, who the fuck is that? People are going to say, oh, yeah. Who's that? Well, let me tell you. I don't know.
He just came. I think he just came from the clouds. He disappeared.
No,
and then he signed.
I watched him for against us for Porto, and Porto weren't very good, but he looked.
You know what? Before we signed him, I thought that's a player. You know that Luis Díaz. That is a player.
He's got a name, Luis Díaz. Cool sounding South American name. Yes. Tick, number 1. 2, he's quite tall and he looks like a sort of freakish Solanke.
And he dances like that.
That's maybe a bit of a negative.
He dances like that.
He does horrible little South American dances. Does all that weird.
Yeah.
I
don't think he does that.
He does. He's got a bad not a bad. He's got a very different upbringing. He comes from like literally nothing, poor, very poor, and
same with Neymar. But look what happened to him.
Yeah, he turned into a weird little man.
But we got a new player. He does play in the same position as Mane. Will that be a problem?
No, because he's not going to start.
Mane
will start. Never. He's never playing. He's just there to put the fear of God into Salah and Mane.
He's like there.
Yeah.
Just the eyes each time Mane plays. Well, look what happened in that tournament. Mane was like, psh, psh, psh.
Yeah, he's suddenly woken up. We signed who? Right. God damn. Guys, I need to score goals. I need to rescue my career.
He's still looking.
Yeah.
I'm watching you, Mane.
I'm still here, Mane. So he's got to go and live in
while doing his dance. Still looking. Mane. I'm dancing for your spot.
I'm a semi-good player that no one knows.
But now they think they all know him, and they all said, sign him! Oh, we haven't signed him!
Why would sign him? What?
Liverpool were looking at him before.
Yeah.
And the only reason we decided to sign him now, this is what I think, is because of Tottenham.
Yep, because they
decided the barge they were in.
They came creeping in.
Yeah, creeping in.
Oh, would you like to sign for us, please? And then out they were pushed by us. We moved in. Get out of here. Yeah. Do you want to win a league? And
Stop sniffing around our new player.
yeah, slap them out. Doosh, back of the hand. Knocked all the coins out of their hands. Ah, we've been saving. No. Yeah, he looks good from what I've seen of him.
Yeah, we'll see how good he is.
What we want.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
he was tricky against us.
I'm impressed by videos I saw on YouTube.
Yeah, according to the YouTube, he's the greatest player I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
He's done some skills that I haven't seen players do, and they actually worked.
As we've got one player, we missed out on another player.
Carvalho.
Why did we wait so long? I'm not saying it. It's just a question.
Why? Why did we wait so long? I don't think it was. I think it was the paperwork, and it was the football league that was the problem. We'd agreed with Fulham. I think Fulham were holding.
It was a bit too. It was scraping it a bit, wasn't it? Just by the end.
Well, yeah, it came out of nowhere because I think we thought. I don't know. Maybe they'd gone a bit mad or something, and they bought Diaz, and they thought, "This is great. Let's spend some more money." Oh, yes. So he was like, "Let's buy him as well." But they went in for him. We went in for him. Fulham wanted him on loan, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if this is exactly how it went. They wanted him on loan for the rest of the season, yeah. And then we obviously wanted him to play, yeah. So we said no. Sorry, Fulham, no. And then the paperwork was just too late. But I think we pretty much agreed to a pre-season contract type thing. So very cool.
Because he's done the medical, hasn't he already?
Yeah, but he'll have to do another one.
Yeah, he'll have to do one more, but I think that'll be it, and then we've got him.
Yeah.
Even if we did sign him, we were still going to have him on loan at Fulham. So we got him anyway.
No, that's what Fulham wanted.
But that would have happened. But that would have happened.
No, that's what Fulham wanted. That's why the delay happened. I think we had actually agreed to take him, but the paperwork was just too late. And I don't think they were too bothered. They were like, "Well, what we paid, $7 million now or nothing."
Well, just getting the papers ready. I haven't typed it up yet.
Yeah. I think the money they spent
on my typewriter. You're typing it on a typewriter. It's the only way we could do the contract.
How do you spell your name?
Oh no, I spelled his name wrong. Has anyone got any Tipex?
Okay, just print out a new sheet. We'll start again.
I'm talking about an old typewriter as well.
Yeah. I guess that was it, Charlie. I didn't think they were tiny little taps.
Right, I've typed his full name.
Don't do it anymore.
So
yeah,
we will be getting him. He's another one that I'm hoping for.
Yeah, I've seen a bit of him, and he looks like a very good player for someone his age.
19, an attacking midfielder. Is that correct?
Yeah. So he's like a future for for whoever out Mane or
future. Bring him
in.
Goes. He's old now, isn't he? Yeah. Compared going by who we bring in now.
Oh yeah, we bring in fetuses, and we grow them in a lab, and they become these odd footballers. We got Elliot back, so Elliot seems to be in training.
What's next?
Back. What's next? The
Sperm 11.
Yeah, that's what it'll be.
And that's that. But for now, guys, that's it. That's the show.
Yeah,
it's good having you here. We're not live, by the way.
No,
we're not live.
We're not allowed to be live.
We're too edgy.
Yeah.
We'll be arrested.
We're not even meant to be not live. We shouldn't be doing this podcast, basically.
We're dangerous.
We are. We're dangerous boys.
So you should get away from us now.
We're a bad influence. We're the people
But,
that your
but we will see you
mum
next
and
time.
dad say
All right.
stay away from.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
We might if we want it.
Yeah.
But we
All
have
right.
to.
All right. You bunch of Muppets. That's how tough we are. We say Muppets.
Muppets. That means your next level toughness.
Mm-hmm. But for
You say
now,
Muppets.
I'm going to go heat up dinner.
You didn't need to know that information. It's pointless. I'm going to go for a huge shite.
Maybe you went.
Maybe. Maybe I'll start the new wank.
Liverpool. All right. But for now, guys, see you later. Bye.